Israeli military strikes across the Gaza Strip have killed at least 120 Palestinians over the last 48 hours and hit a hospital on the northern edge of the enclave, wounding medical staff and damaging equipment, Palestinian medics said on Saturday. Among the dead were 7 members of one family whose house was hit overnight in the Zaytown suburb of Gaza City, the health officials said. The rest were killed in separate Israeli strikes in central and southern Gaza. At the same time, Israeli forces deepened their incursion and bombardment of the northern edge of the enclave, their main offensive since early last month. Israel's military says it aims to prevent Hamas fighters from waging attacks and regrouping in the area. Local residents say they fear the aim is to permanently depopulate a strip of territory as a buffer zone, which Israel denies. At Kamal Adwan Hospital, one of 3 medical facilities on the northern edge of Gaza that is barely operational, Director Hussam Abu Safia said the ongoing Israeli bombardment appeared aimed at forcing hospital staff to evacuate, something they have refused since the incursion began. Yesterday, Friday, from the afternoon until midnight, the bombardment directly targeted the entrance to the emergency and reception area several times, he said in a statement, adding that 12 staff members including doctors and nurses were injured. The strike also caused significant damage that disrupted the electrical generator, oxygen supply network and water supply, he added. Asked to comment on Abu Safia's statement, the Israeli military said that following an initial review it was not aware of a strike in the area of the Kamal Adwan Hospital. The IDF, Israel Defense Forces, is doing everything possible to avoid causing harm to civilians, it added. Israel says Hamas uses hospitals and civilians as human shields, and has made public videos and photos to support that claim. Hamas rejects the allegations and says it does not use the civilian population or facilities for military purposes. Israel's 13-month campaign in Gaza has killed more than 44,000 people and displaced nearly all the enclave's population at least once, according to Gaza officials. The war was launched in response to an attack by Hamas-led fighters who killed 1,200 people and captured more than 250 hostages in Israel on October 7, 2023, according to Israeli tallies. Months of attempts to negotiate a ceasefire have yielded scant progress and negotiations are now on hold, with mediator Qatar having suspended its efforts until the sides are prepared to make concessions. Hamas wants a deal that ends the war, while Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said the war can end only once Hamas is eradicated.